Hi guys, it's the Pale Platypus here today, and I kind of wanted to give you a heart-to-heart with me and explain what's been going on. So yeah, here it goes. Recently, I've just been feeling a little bit underrepresented and, not very loved. And it has to do with who I am as a person. So I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they're furries, they identify as animals, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, except that I feel like I am not a furry, but I'm also not a human. And this is a really hard feeling to, describe, especially because, the people who mostly don't feel like they're human, they don't understand any of my struggles. And I am here to tell you, I'm not gonna cry. I am a floaty. And I am proud, and there's nothing wrong with being a floaty because it's just who I am, and it's just really hard to express yourself when people judge you and they look at you differently. I'm a person too. Oh wait, I have feelings too. Even if I'm a furry, a floaty, it doesn't matter. And people just need to learn how to respect who I am as a floaty. I'm sorry, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. But I don't want this to be, a really sad video. So I'm going to do a get ready with me and how I get ready now that I am going to express myself as a floaty. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this Pore Professional primer because we really want to get a good base so I can draw on my gills and my scales on my face and just cover up all my pores because fish don't have pores, they have scales, so I'm just doing my best to, portray on the outside on how I feel as a floaty. Next thing I'm going to do is take this Tarte Amazonian Clay tinted moisturizer, and usually I don't use moisturizers because they are produced by the Illuminati. However, I like this one because it gives a little bit of a shimmer to my face, and when you're underwater you really kind of glow and glisten because you're underwater and the sunlight is reflecting off of your skin or scales. So that's why I really like this foundation slash moisturizer in particular. And it also serves as a base to do, like I said earlier, draw on the scales, the gills, etc. So next I'm just gonna set my face makeup with some powder, and I just take the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation and just tap it lightly and then tap it on my face. I feel like tapping really sets in the makeup more than swiping does. I feel like swiping just moves the makeup around. And yeah. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is take the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette and take this beautiful orange shade to create gills. Gills is a big part of how I feel as a floaty. So what I do is I just create gills on the side of my face. And then I'm just going to do the other side. Okay, now I'm going to create some scales. I haven't perfected this look yet, however, I'm getting it. You know, practice makes perfect. So I'm just gonna take some eyeliner. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. eyeliner in jet black and just create some scales on my face. This is really tedious, but it's worth it because it makes me feel like my true self, a floaty. And you really want to make sure you get the scales everywhere except your gills. So I am finally done with my scales, and I think I'm gonna color them in because my type of floaty is like, I want to be a sea bass, and they kind of have like a blue-gray pigment. So I'm gonna go back to the Naked Basics palette and take the gray and just fill in all of my scales. This is, I think I might actually do a purple or maroon color. So I'm just going to take a nice purple. It's a shimmery purple with, oh, it looks literally the same. Let's get some light on this. But see, it's this color. Can't really see it, but it's definitely a shimmery purple. And then I just put that on my scales because fish aren't just human skin color. Their skin color is beautiful. And then this also blends in the scales and makes them look more realistic. And like I said in my Finding Dory makeup tutorial, this isn't blackface, this is purple. It kind of looks like black on camera, but it's purple. And the last thing I do to make myself feel like a floaty is I put on my little fins. So here's my top fin. Like most fish have, and then here are my little swimmy fins. So yeah, that's my Get Ready With Me tutorial. This is who I am now. Again, this is purple, the eyeshadow color on my face. And comment down below if you can relate to these floaty feelings. And yeah, floaties rule, guys.